Welcome back again to yet another video. If you're new here, thank you for joining. So guys, today I've got my younger sister of life. Introduce yourself, Tochukwu.
So I'm Tochukwu and I have a YouTube channel called Kafrika. So some people call me Kafrika, but I'm Tochukwu, that's my name.
Okay guys, so Tochukwu is my sister, my younger sister extraordinary, you know. Guys, today we're going to be making a video. We're just going to be talking about, you know, the lessons that we've learned living in the UK so far. I've lived in the UK. This is going to be my 5th year. How long have you been here?
Long story. Anyway, I've been here for my master's. I went back 2020 but came back to work 2021. So roughly
Give and take, let's say
3 to 5 years,
yeah,
but on and off.
Yeah.
I've been going and coming back here.
Okay, so guys, yeah, today we'll be sharing some of the things that we've learned, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please go to Tochukwu's channel, subscribe, be a part of her sweet family. This video a thumbs up, and we're going to be posting a video on Tochukwu's channel also, still talking about, you know, other things. You guys just need to, like, please try and go watch that video on her channel. So guys, yeah, let's talk about what have you learned so far living in the UK. What are the first thing, let's say the first thing that you think you've learned so far?
The first thing I can think of, not to be very judgmental about the system. So the system in terms of, like, you know, the UK is, you know, very heavy on task,
Yeah.
payments, credit card, and there are just a lot of things that is different from how we operate in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So if I can give an example with credit card, now I know and a lot of Nigerians, so Africans, were totally against credit card and how we can put you in debt and all that. So one thing I really learned is don't be so judgmental about it. Understand it first, and even if you're not okay with it, it's fine. But don't just say, "Oh, credit card, I'm just not interested." You may have to be interested in future, because I know there are some things that you may want to have or buy that your credit, you know, score will be requested for.
Yeah.
So it's important to understand the system, you know, just so that you can thrive in it. I don't think you can thrive in it
if you don't
understand it. Yeah.
Okay. And that's one of the things I would say. Like, I honestly, in Nigeria back home, I would never think of it, because, you know, I just hear that negative thing about, oh, credit card would definitely put you in trouble. But here, I know that it's a good thing. It's a good thing, because if you're able to manage it, you're able to, like, you know, manage it. It will do a lot of good, like Tochukwu has said. Yeah, time management is one of the things I really learned, like managing my time. Back home, I didn't really care about time like that. You know how you go to a party, someone will say, okay, please, my birthday party is starting at 2, maybe 2 to 5, and trust me, I'll be there at maybe 3:30. And trust me, in this country, if they tell you that their children's birthday party is 2 to 5 and you're coming at 4 o'clock, you're on your own, because they don't even care, because they actually paid for that, you know, time. Yeah. So once it's time, everybody is going home with their children. And if you just came immediately and it's already 4, you're going home with your child. The person that invited you does not really have much to do about it, because I invited you at 2, you were meant to be here at 2. And the person, out of courtesy, might say, okay, this is what I have left, you can have this. So I feel like managing my time is one good thing that I have learned living in this country. As a mom, like, learning how to, you know, plan myself to be able to do something, like, or to be able to do about, maybe if I had 10 things planned to do that day, if I want to achieve 8, then I have to really plan that this is the time I'm going to do this. At this time I should have done that. At so time I should have, you know. So that day I just make sure that I plan what I'm going to do based on the time. There are times that I'll be like, okay, today I'm not doing much, I could relax, I could just, you know. So that time thing is one of the things I've learned so far. Another thing,
What else?
lots of things.
One thing I can think of, but I'll put it in the question form. How has it been for you making friends? Because I know we all have lessons in terms of making friends.
We're going to make that friendship video. Very important.
We leave our family, we leave our church, we leave our classmates and whatever circle you have, and come here. And it has just helped me to be more open-minded.
Okay.
It has just helped me
So
to be
the
more
open-minded
open-minded.
thing is one of the things that you've learned living here, right?
Yeah, be open-minded in meeting people and
yeah.
in making friends, because
Yeah.
it can be so daunting. I have a video on my channel about how relocating is hard. It can be so daunting leaving everything you're comfortable with and moving here, but it has also taught me that, staying open to, just learning other things can help you as well, and make friends. You can make friends just by going to the shopping center.
Yeah.
It's not so easy, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Right? You can make friends going to the park, having a close circle, joining a club.
Yeah.
But it has taught me that in terms of
that's
relocating.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. When I came here too, I did that. I've always been open-minded, I think so. And when I left,
but let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is it because are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I used to be. I'm still an introverted person.
Okay.
But
I think that matters.
I'm an introvert that just learned how to. I try as much as I can to be. Yeah. And I think it happened by me being very conscious of the fact that, see, you're introverted, so you really need to help yourself by, yeah. And I think back then in the university, I just understood that I'm a very introverted person and I really have to, try as much as I can. But once you're introverted because it's in you. So you're still the person that will have to push yourself. You have to try as much as you can to make friends. You have to try as much as you can to, keep that close circle, You just have to try as much as you can to push yourself. So I'm an introvert. I know you're an extreme. So let's not even talk about you. Tochukwu is an extreme introvert. Extreme. But you're doing well. But you're doing well, to be honest. You're doing well. And yeah, you're trying. You're trying. So another thing that I've learned so far living in the UK, like one of the things I've learned is to be cautious, to have courtesy, like lots of courtesy. Of course I did have courtesy, but I learned here that
it's so obvious.
So obvious. Yeah, you know how you see someone and immediately like you're just smiling at the person. Hello, hi, and you're just smiling.
How's the weekend?
Hello, and this is a total stranger, like someone you don't know at all.
Oh, I love your lipstick.
Yeah,
I love your hair.
Yeah. And then maybe the person might start saying something like something different, something that you don't even have an idea of, and you're like, oh yeah, and you now find it interesting, and you're talking about it. Or you go to the shop and you're trying to buy something, and the person is talking about the weather, and you be like, yeah, the weather is good. Like, yeah, yesterday was like this. A day before yesterday was, this temperature. Yeah, you just start. I learned courtesy. The people here are very, very. They have a lot of courtesy. They are just should I say kind? Is kind the word?
They're more friendly. They have more friendly outlook.
Yeah. They are very friendly. Initially, I used to really, really think this was fake. I think it might still be fake.
Maybe for some people.
Yeah,
because you always find that extreme.
Yeah.
For some people, it might be fake.
You know how you're seeing someone is coming towards you, you're walking on the street and someone is coming towards you, and the next thing you're smiling. Like, I learned to do that. At first, to be honest, for me it was really fake. Even when I do it, it's fake. Even up till now, sometimes I do mine, and to be honest, I don't really feel like smiling, but I just see myself smiling. But over time, I feel like the more I smile, the more I greet people, I feel relaxed.
I think it helps people warm up to you as well. Because if you're not smiling, they might not want to have conversations with you.
So now it became like a part of me now. And most of the times I smile and it's just suiting, it suits my heart. I feel happy. I just feel excited. So it's the courtesy thing. I learned that courtesy thing here, and I'm loving it. And I'm doing it. I'm living my life like doing it. I like it here. What else do you think?
Learned in the UK. So if there's one thing again I've learned, it's not just living in the UK, but living alone. If I can tie it together in terms of spiritual growth, when you're living with your family in a large place, where people know you.
Yeah.
You know, you can wake up one morning and say, oh, I don't want to go to church, but because my mom is going, you know, I just
Yeah.
have to go.
Oh,
But
yeah.
here you're alone. If you don't go to church in a year,
It's on you.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Right? So it has helped me to take more responsibility
Yeah.
to pray. Nobody's going to call you for prayer time. Nobody's going to call you to come and
So your personal relationship is just
support
between
in
now you
church.
and your
It's-
God.
it's
No one is going to
It's
push
so
you.
much more intentional now, and I love it.
Yeah, same thing
I
with
love
me,
it
to be
because
honest.
because every relationship has to be intentional. You can't just do it whenever you like. So I think that's one thing that as I would that have just grown into to really appreciate and admire.
Same thing with me. I remember back home then, some things I'll just be like, oh, let me leave it till when I get to church. And back home we go to church a lot. So Tuesday you're in church, Wednesday or Thursday you're we
go for morning. My parents go for in my house. We go for morning mass every day, except for
every day.
Morning mass, except on Saturdays. So you have to wake up 5:45, 5:30. You're up.
Wow.
Right.
Anyways, for me, it has also helped me when in terms of a spiritual relationship with God. It has helped me because I now know that my relationship with God now depends on me. It's not in the hands of me going to sit down in any church or any pastor. Because you go to church, maybe like for me, I go to church on Sundays.
Yeah.
A lot, But that personal everyday communication with God, I just know that my relationship now depends on me. Is me and God. It's between me and God. I don't have like any mediator. I don't have any church to go to go and stay and pray, or any pastor to listen to like often the way I used to. So I kind of just know that I have to do it intentional, like you said. I have to be very intentional. I have to know that this is the time to I really need to pray. I really need to listen to the word,
Yeah.
So I do more of that intentional relationship. Like it's more intentional now, and I'm loving it also. So another thing I think in terms of if I say marriage relationship living in the UK, one of the things I've learned, when it comes to finance, how back home where I'm coming from, back home in Nigeria, like for me, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I grew up, see my dad do everything in the house, and then I see a lot of families like that too, that the father is the one, that the breadwinner, father pays bills, pays rent, pays school fees, buy food for the house, does everything, even when the woman is working, you understand?
Yeah.
So now, coming to this country, I just learned that, as a wife and a husband, you just have to you have to, as a woman, you have to bring in your income. If you can do 60-40, like you have to do it. You can't say, oh, because he's the man of the house, he has to pay all the bills, he has to also provide the food. If as a woman here, you have to just try as much as you can. So that's what I do, especially now that I'm working. When I wasn't working, it's a different thing, because I know that my husband is bringing in the money that will take care of the house, and then so I was doing a lot too, but now I'm more, I just know that as a wife and as married people here in the UK, you have to bring in your income to support your partner. You plan your income, plan what you're going to do with your money. Do you understand? And it doesn't still stop you from loving and respecting your man as the man of the house or the head of the family. Here some women even earn more than their husband, but you see them making sure that their family is moving on and they still love their husband. I don't think money should be the reason why a woman will not have that respect and love for her husband, especially if the man, I feel like in most cases the men sometimes, especially for people that are earning more, the men sometimes they start feeling inferior or start having that a little complex. They start feeling like this woman is doing too, like is earning more than me, is providing so much, and maybe they also not treat their wives well. So I feel like those are the reasons why maybe a woman will be very upset that despite all I'm doing, you're not appreciating. I'm the one that is bringing more, but you're not appreciating. But for couples that understand themselves, I don't think there is a problem. So that's one of the things. And here, even the white people, they do 50-50. Honestly, I think so. A lot of them
50-50 always work.
It doesn't work. I don't think it works. I don't think it works.
Yeah, because people don't earn exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't think it works. 50-50 doesn't work. In some cases, it might be 60-40. We don't care who is coming from. It can be 60 from the woman, 40 from the man. It can be 60 from the man, 40 from the woman, depending on whose money is higher. Some, it could be 70-30, depending. Everything depends on. So I just learned that is the way this country, this system here works. You know, it's not like, you know, where we're coming from, that you just let the man, you know, do everything. Let him do everything. Even if he's complaining, it's not your business. You just do what you can do. You do one and you remove your hand. I'm not doing again. So yeah, what do you have to say about that?
It's very good to know.
I'm hoping that
the viewers that are yet to be married are planning and preparing for this. Make sure you have conversations.
You number one. You number one. Yeah. It's good to like have conversations about it. Because yet, the truth is that even most Nigerian men, even when they know that their wives is any more than them, they will still not want. They have that ego, you know, that's, you know, pride that I'm the man. I
think it's cultural as well. You know, that culture is just embedded in them. So they feel like they have to. Yeah, the sole provider.
But in some cases, it also depends. In some cases, just let that man do. If he really wants to, let him do, knowing that your own money is still coming. Maybe your own money, you guys are saving it for something. It's still coming into the family. It might not be to use and maybe pay the bills, pay the rent, buy the food, which the man will every time, like ordinarily really want to do as the man of the house, you get. But he could still, because I remember back then, my mom, according to her, my mom told us, like recently, she was telling me that back then, that her money, she used to save it, that sometimes if my dad wants to buy like his goods, you know, to buy things for his business, his shop, that she used to give him money. But you know me, I didn't see it like that.
Oh yeah.
I just saw it that, oh, my mom was not bringing anything. There's my dad that provided everything. But she told me
I think that's something again, because there are some women who actually provide in, you know, in Nigeria, but they may not say it. And it's also the mindset of people to not even think about it, because you will see a man and a woman, they open a company together. You know, have the same rights in a company. But everyone is always saying, oh, it's his company, it's his company. So it's also the mindsets and the culture in Nigeria that makes people think. But I believe that there are some women in Nigeria that is sole provider, they still respect their husbands. And things are working fine. It's just about the understanding for them. But you know, we're just used to popular opinions and what is in the media.
Let me tell you something. The truth is that even if you like, carry all your money now and give your husband. If you like, every month be collecting your salary and be giving your husband. People will still say, oh, her husband bought her this, her husband did this, her husband, you know. So it will still be that the man is the one doing everything. Do you get that credit? They're not really giving it to the woman up till now, especially people we are you know, Africans. But the white people, they even when they're addressing you, they'll say, oh, you and your partner, everything is you and your partner, because they feel like you're doing it like 50-50. But even if you like, people still don't want to understand that this woman is doing, like, she's the one bringing in, she's the one bringing in even almost everything, you know. So it's a mindset. But yeah, that's one of the things I learned, you know, just being able to cooperate with your partner and providing for the family. I think that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. What do you have to say? Do you have anything else to say?
Nothing else.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please head over to Tochukwu's channel, Kafrika, right? Yeah, I'm going to put the link of her channel on my description. Please head over, subscribe, be a part of her family. Subscribe down on the subscribe button and be a part of my family if you have not joined my family yet. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.